Good morning, students. So today's topic is how to write a program which is coming in ICSC theory paper. So, in ICSC theory paper there is a question regarding inheritance. This is written clearly. Assume that the last line you can see. Assume that the superclass bank has been defined. Use the concept of inheritance. Specify the class, account, given details of the constructor, void deposit with void withdrawal and void display. The superclass and the main function need not be written. So without defining this bank account, the superclass and main method, you cannot write the entire program in practical ways. Okay, so for your practical purpose, if you want to write a program for the inheritance program in practical, so how you do these things? This is a today's topic. Okay, so first to prepare a class, the first to define a main superclass which is bank. Okay, bank. The class bank created. Okay, now define the bank account. I'm erasing the everything. Now you can see in bank there is a variable which is name for customer. So this string type, string name. Next one is account number is long account. And last one is a P. P is the principal amount which is double type. Double P for principal. Now there is a constructor is written bank. So only bank. Inside the constructor what we will do, there is a parameter written over here, parameter. So in parameter what we will do, you just use string. I'm considering n for the name, long, a for the account number, and double principal amount, PA for principal amount. So inside this method what we will do, name is equal to n and ACCNO is equal to A and P is equal to PA. This much we will do inside this constructor. Now next method is void display. So void display. Inside this particular method what we will do, this written clearly display the details of the customer, means the name, account number and the principal amount. So one by one I will print the each and everything. System dot out dot print in double quote customer name plus name. Next line I'm using the ln. Customer account number plus ACCNO customer principal amount plus P. This much things you will do inside this parent class. Okay. Now your entire parent class is over. Okay. So I'm just compiling and checking there is no error. There's error. Print ln become IL. Sorry. Print ln. And you look, there is no error. I just close it and prepare a new class which is account. Okay. Now account class created. Now for account class, let's open it. It is the everything. Now we will write extends the bank. Okay, bank. When I do these things, you can see after compilation there is a link is created. Look, the link is created over here. Forget about the program. First, we'll look the link. Okay, then I complete the program. Now look, this is a constructor variable is written amount AMT. So double AMT semicolon. Now it has written the constructor which is based account is a constructor. Inside the constructor there is written parameter is constructor to assign value of the initialized variable of both the classes. Means so you can see you are defining three variables, name, account and P for the base class, and here is the amount. So what we will do, string, take a string for the name NA, long for the account number and principal, so double PAMT principal amount, and for current one double amount. So I'm using the A for the amount. Okay, I'm using 80. Okay, so what we will do in this case, okay, in this case for the super class only write super, then you just pass the variables NA according to sequence wise. Okay, whatever sequence you are following in the parent class, same sequence you are following over here when you send a variables value. Okay, N comma TAMT, these three variables for the super class, and for this one AMT is equal to 80. Okay, these things you will do inside this constructor. So when you are writing a program in ISC theory paper, you just whatever I am writing in this class right now, you will only do in the same thing in your paper, nothing more. Okay, forget about the main method. I am writing the main method after writing the entire thing. Okay, now next time to deposit. So void deposit. In this method is written clearly accept the amount that and update the principal as P is equal to P plus AMT. Now you can see accept the AMT means the amount. Now look, AMT we are taking as a constructor, so we are not taking any input over here. We are not taking any input over here. What we will do is do one thing. Just use P is equal to P plus AMT. Now one thing, this field variable is not over here. This variable is a superclass variable. So use super dot p and as well as super dot p. Okay, this much things you will do inside this variable. Okay, now time to next method, void withdrawal. Withdraw. Now is it in this method? In this method, is it an accept the amount and update the principal amount p is equal to p minus AMT. The same formula, but there is minus instead of plus. But there is a condition is written over here. If the withdrawal amount is more than principal amount. Now first we check if your amount AMT or withdrawal amount is greater than principal amount. So super dot p then amount, then display a message insufficient balance. So inside this one you write system dot out dot print insufficient balance. Whatever message is present in your question paper, you use the same message same way, means capital then capital, small then small. Okay, insufficient balance, insufficient balance. Okay, now if not means else you can easily subtract. Now same thing I'm writing, copy and pasting over from the previous one, only this one is subtract minus. Now after doing these things, one more condition is present over here. Now if the principal amount after withdrawal is less than 500, then a present in the issues by the using the formula p is equal to p minus 500, means now here we are doing the subtraction portion. Okay, if here is something after subtraction, if I see, so again if the principal amount, so super dot p is less than 500, right, less than 500. Okay, then what we will do, we will do this calculation is super dot p is equal to super dot p minus 500 minus super dot p by 10 is the formula I'm taking from the question paper. Means whatever variable you are using for calculation, if that variable is not present in your class, otherwise if you see those variable you are using which is present inside your parent class, you use, don't forget to use super keyword to use a particular variable. Okay, super keyword is used to call the base class method as well as base class variable. Okay, now our calculation portion is over. Now time to display, void display. Now in this method is display the details of the amount customer. So customer details were present inside this which method? The display method which is present inside the bank means the super method class. So what we will do for the details, only write super dot display. Okay, this much things we will do. For calling a super class method, we use super dot display means super dot method name. Okay, so in your program only this much you write in your copy. Now additional I'm writing now the main method, don't need to write in your copy. Okay, but when you are doing a practical required. Okay, now when you are doing a main method, so always you define a main method inside the subclass and you create an object of subclass. So for creating an object subclass, the subclass name is account. So account obj is equal to new, the operator, account. Your constructor created. Now before creating a constructor, see the value, the constructor having the parameter. So before you define a constructor, you need input. So first taking input, I need to package input java dot util dot start. So our package is taken. Now time to write the scanner one. Scanner ISC is equal to new scanner. So I'm using a new operator for scanner. Sorry, system.in. Okay, now scanner taken. Now one by I'm taking the amount. Okay. Now first I'm taking the name, the account number and the balance. Okay. So sorry. System dot out dot print enter the customer name. Okay, so I'm giving a message enter the customer name and I'm using a variable. Okay, to sorry. Okay, I'm using a variable. So string, suppose NAM using is equal to AC dot next line. The next line used for taking the sentence or more than one word. Now next I'm taking the customer account number. Account number. Then long a number is equal to SC dot next long next time the principal amount into the customer principal amount. So double P amount is equal to AC dot next double. Okay, so one by one taken, everything is taken. Now I'm giving an option what you want to do, either withdrawal or deposit. Depend on your program. If required to choice, then you use the choice, otherwise you just leave it. Okay, so in this program is required to choice which you want to do, so I'm just using a choice, giving a simple message. So print system.out.print, press 1 for deposit money, deposit your money, deposit amount, and next line I want to print, so slash, I'm using a slash n, press 2 for, better to use the next line, you can easily understand. To for withdrawal your amount. Withdraw your amount. Okay. Then next one is your choice. Okay. Enter your choice. Okay. Now I'm using the one more variable ch int ch for taking choice. So sc dot next int. Okay. Now switch ch case 1. In case 1, enter your deposit amount. Enter your deposit amount. Okay. Next, I'm just choosing the variable which is I'm taking over here. So double amount. So amount is equal to AC dot next double break. Otherwise, you do the option for the withdrawal. Okay. So case 2. Now the deposit amount become withdrawal amount. Withdrawal amount. Okay, now we pass the all variables. One is NAM, another one is ANO, third one is PAMT, and last one is amount. Okay, now you can see your constructor, there is no error. There's no error. I'm not initializing the variables value, that's why there's error. Okay, now obviously need to call the methods. So which method we call? We simply call the method which is present inside the subclass. So obj dot this deposit. Okay, now in this case for deposit, okay, if now there's one more choice over here. So if you want to deposit amount, then we call the deposit method, otherwise don't need to call deposit method. So again I'm copying it, Control V. You are taking the amount as a deposit or withdrawal. Okay, now time to choose the portion from this portion to this portion to this portion. Okay, so we cannot use this constructor portion before this one because there is a parameter over here. We cannot do this. So after doing, I need to set a value. If we are doing this portion, to choose a variable whose value is, suppose int ch1 is equal to initial is 0. Okay, so if we are coming this portion, so ch is equal to 1. Okay, if I coming to this portion, ch is equal to 2, or we can ignore this one. Let's ignore this one, not required. Okay, and what we will do, we just do one thing, don't need to do this, only you just write the if statement. If suppose your ch value, ch not ch1, ch1 variable is equal to ch1 is equal to 1, means you are coming to the deposit. Okay, so in this case just obj dot deposit, and else if ch1 is equal to 2, then that means obj dot withdraw. Okay, so otherwise I'm doing a otherwise option, else option. System dot out dot print try next time. Okay, now this much things is clear. Now just compile. See, there is two error. This portion, else portion, if ch1 result is object your display, what is the word here? Semicolon. Why is not semicolon required? deposit spelling is I think wrong with the method DPOSIT. DPOSIT. The last one is wrong. DPOSIT. This method is okay. Method deposit. Oh, sit is here. You have to copy and paste the method. Compile same error ch1. So might be initialized. Okay, I'm choosing is equal to 0. Now there's no error. Okay, now I'm just close it. Now I'm compiling this one, the main method, and you can see the output. See, enter the customer name. I'm writing my name. So okay, now my name is entered. Now the account number, I'm randomly taking the account number. Okay, I'm pressing enter. After pressing enter, there is required to principal amount. So I'm doing the principal amounts. I'm taking a few amounts. Now after give a message, so I'm forgetting about the println or /n. So choice, my choice is 1. Okay, 1 deposit time. So enter the deposit amount. I want to deposit 1500. Okay, now after depositing, there is I'm forgetting to call the method, which is the display method. So first open it, and again the deposit amount required for display all the same. So don't need to do the inside this particular thing. So obj dot display. Okay, now giving a colon over here, one more colon, and /n required or ln required. So ln, I'm giving ln over here. Now compile again. So there's no error. Close it, again run. Now see, I'm writing my name. Okay, now time to account number. I'm randomly providing a number. Okay, now the principal amount, I'm giving a principal amount of 5,000. Okay, so for easy to understand. Now there is a message clear written over here. Press 1 to deposit your amount, press 2 for withdraw your amount. So I'm choosing the press 1. The deposit amount is 1,000. So my amount is now 6,000. You can see easily the name, account number, and the principal amount. Okay, the amount. So I just run it again and show you if the withdrawal amount portion is occurred, then what will happen. Okay, so main method amount, I'm taking the principal amount, I'm taking the account number, I'm taking randomly. Now my principal amount is I'm giving the 500 rupees. Okay, so my choice is 2 withdrawal amount. Now if the question is that, you can see the withdrawal amount is 5,000 below. Okay, then there is a problem. So I'm giving 5,000. See, minus 50. Okay, because after charging there is not written the below that one is if you are insufficient balance, and otherwise you are giving a charge. So amount is minus. So again I run it and show you if I am providing you the below 500 rupees, then what will happen. I'm taking another number, name, and account number, choosing the amount. Okay, now I can see withdraw. So 2, now 254. So if I provide 30,000, there is a problem. See, insufficient balance and print the entire thing. Insufficient balance, you can see the insufficient balance, and after printing insufficient balance, so they will provide you your current position, what your account number, what is your customer number, what is your current balance. Okay, so do one thing, you just provide a /n before you are here, /n. So when after printing a message, always start from the new line. Okay, so /n again. Okay, now I'm giving you this entire program in my description box if possible, otherwise because there's too much longer program. Okay, so you can do one thing, you can write from the description box if possible, otherwise you can write from the video. Okay, now I'm open one by one both of two. Now there is a bank too small, the base class too small, the account number is longer, but one thing, don't need to write the entire thing. This longer portion is the main method. Okay, this one is too longer, but this one not required to write in your answer script. You write only this much thing. You can see the too small program, that's why the ISC board provide you the 5 marks. Okay, so thank you, have a nice day. You write the everything